Hello everyone, I'm Salad, and today we are going to be doing some more story quests. And before I do the story quest though, I think I'm not technically done with the main story until I go to bed here, so let's just go to bed real quick. I think that's the first thing that we're gonna do. As soon as you see the bed, all the exhaustion from the past days hits you like a truck. Let's get some sleep. You settle in and close your eyes. Before today, you hardly ever talked about what happened back then. Not even between you and your sibling. So this is referring to the talk that we had near the crater about our past. The memories are fresh, like teacher. We have already. Keep going. Keep saying things. Okay, yeah, as expected. Okay, yeah, I was right. We were technically not completely done until we went to bed. So now I know in the future that when we see this screen, that means we know, okay, we did actually complete the storyline. All right, so there's the next chapter. We're not doing the next chapter right now though, because I know there's a few things that we need to get done first. ... It's morning already. You might have dreamed, but it's all blur now. A fresh day ahead after a good rest. All right. Talk to Wise. Okay, so do we have new stories to go through here now? Because I know there is at least one, this one. We haven't done this one. So that one I'd like to do, but I thought there was other ones that I was meant to do. Hold on one moment. Because I got a comment about the particular order in which I should be doing things. So I should be doing lighter, I believe, first. Yeah, so I should be doing a lighter story quest, then watch his trailers. And then for Yanagi, I should do the special episode, which is over here, but we still don't have it unlocked. This one. And then watch her trailers. And then watch all Miyabi trailers before beginning Chapter 5. So that's a lot of things to get done before we even start Chapter 5. But I don't seem to have access to this stuff just yet, which tells me that I probably still need to talk to Wise and move a little bit further. I don't really know, but there is at least one quest I can do right now, so I think we should start that. Hopefully it makes sense to do this. I haven't got any comments saying that I shouldn't do this at this point in time, so, and the game's letting me do it. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this story quest. I'm not sure. Is it Ellen's story quest? You're about to enter immersive storytelling. You cannot complete missions of other types while in this mode. Continue. Yeah, you know what? Let's go. Hopefully this is the right decision. I don't actually know, but you guys can let me know in the comments. You get a message from Ellen. It's hard to believe it's really from her. Belle, you look a bit shocked. Did someone send a message? Ellen sent me a message with a string of emojis, just like this. Got it. I'll treat you to a cake next week. Is this from Ellen? It's hard to imagine. She sent a new message. Sent it to the wrong person. This is the one meant for you. There's a commission that only you can take. I'll be at the store soon. Let's talk in person. Who did she mean that message for then? It sounds more like her, but the phrase only we can take it makes it sound like a big deal. I'll go hang the closed sign on the door. Then we can wait for that huge commission to arrive. Well, there's no guarantee yet that it's actually really a huge deal, but we'll see. It's something that only we can take, right though. Now. I mean, that's Ellen.
It's me. Huh?
Ellen, is that you?
Oh, I just realized I have the volume on too low. I'll have to remember to turn it up after this.
Hey.
It's okay. I'll raise the volume for you guys in editing.
Whoa! I've never seen that outfit before.
Is this a new service from Victoria Housekeeping?
What, the outfit?
Being a personal bodyguard for some rich kid?
Sneaking into school to steal the final exam? Can't I just wear normal clothes? You really think I'd walk around everywhere in a maid outfit?
I mean, yeah. That's what the characters in Genshin do. It is kind of like ridiculous. Nilu, for example, walking around in basically a cosplay outfit for her entire existence.
Anyone with common sense would know that's inappropriate. You're the last person I'd expect to hear that from, considering you work for Victoria Housekeeping.
So the thing is, she got a new outfit very recently, which makes me believe that this is a very recently added story quest. However, again, the game is allowing me to do it right now, so I'm assuming that it's not going to be a problem for me to do this particular story quest now. But I am getting the impression that this is a story quest that was released perhaps later than some of the other things that I could be doing at the moment.
By the way, what are you doing? Looking for something?
I'm looking for your store's bathroom.
Okay, yeah. You could have just
I'm
asked.
sure you won't find it hidden under the floor.
As proxies, I thought you might have some weird hobbies or secret rooms.
What was she looking for? What are you looking for then?
It turns out you're surprisingly normal. Oh, wait! Upstairs is private! Oh.
Oh no, don't pique her interest.
Then I'll just use your private bathroom. Thanks.
What is she up to? What mischief is this?
I think I was hallucinating just now.
It turns out Ellen ducked into the restroom to change back into her Victoria Housekeeping Company uniform. Once she's ready, she heads into the workshop. Finally, it's time to dive into the details of the commission. Okay, why did you have to change back into your Victoria Housekeeping uniform? What's the meaning behind that? Because we're all business now?
I'm more used to seeing you like this, Ellen. Now, can we talk about this commission that only we can handle?
We gotta go retrieve some documents in a hollow for the commission.
Go on.
That's it.
I mean, that seems straightforward enough, but where in the hollow? That's it?
You wouldn't have come to us if that's all you needed. There must be more to it. I need a proxy who can communicate with the outside world while inside a hollow. You're the only ones. Wow, it feels like you're entrusting us with something super important.
Any more details you can give? Like, who do we need to keep in contact with while inside the hollow?
Ruby, Lynn, and Mona.
Okay, those I've never heard those names before, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, question mark.
So, 3 girls? My classmates. I gotta stay in touch so we can discuss our group project. For school.
Wait, what?
Group project.
There's usually a group project before the finals.
So are your classmates going into the hollow, or are you going to the hollow? I'm a little confused there. But regardless, you just need to have a communication to the outside world so that you can start talking about your group project in the details while you do this?
Hold on. I know what a group project is, but what's that got to do with this commission?
Well, she's very busy. She needs to be able to multitask.
Nothing really. But I had already agreed to discuss the topic of our group project with my classmates before I received a last-minute commission.
Yep, that is what it is. She just wants to not waste time.
Based on the last time we worked together, I figured you guys could help transfer the call with this computer thing. I'll leave my phone in your store, and you can forward the audio to me once they call. Oh, right. Is your network speed any good? It depends on Fairy's mood. Well, it's fine so long as it can take a video call. Alright, that's that. I'm gonna go rest a bit. Just let me know when you're good. But I haven't accepted it yet.
We haven't been that busy. Let's take the commission. Think of it as customer retention.
True. And I'm really curious about the other side of Ellen. Let's accept it.
Okay. Story, wait, no signal? At the Ballet Twins, recover files and engage in group discussions. This is a very interesting premise for a story quest. All right, now let me increase the volume here. Max it out. There we go. That's the way it should be. Don't say that. She's falling asleep? Poke her. So itchy. Let me sleep a little longer. So drowsy. Your place is so comfy I could sleep standing up. Call me when you're about to leave. I mean, there are some places that really do that to you, aren't there? Certain places where you go and it's just like you're just always sleepy there. Oh, I didn't mean to click on you, but you know what? That's fine. We'll have everyone promote the video store. There we go. Go ahead, Shingy. You can do it. I actually meant to talk to Wise. Okay, never mind. Whatever, I guess we're not talking to Wise. Alright, let's just enter the holo and retrieve the documents. Straightforward enough. Except for the part where we have to also do a video call. Oh! They're letting us also pick my own characters with her. I like that. I like that. I'm a big fan of being able to do that. So, Ellen is an ice attacker. So we probably want to play her with Von Lycan, I would guess, and Sokaku.
Is it work time? Is food included?
I don't believe that she is an anomaly-based character, so that should be...
Let's hurry! I
That should
want
be
to
right.
be back by dinner! It'll
Right.
be a while before they start their discussion.
Oh, is that all you have to say?
Let's find the data we need to retrieve first.
Okay, now, how do I play Ellen again?
like
I
there's
have no
something
idea.
over there.
That's okay.
Let's take a look.
I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Dodge.
Is she the one that you have to... Yeah, I have to run for a bit. Right, it's something like that. Something with running for a bit and doing a charged attack. Nice. Nice. What am I getting hit by? Oh, it's this guy. It's being bonked around.
Take this.
Okay, are these the documents?
The required data has been obtained.
Very simple.
Ellen's phone is ringing. Connect and relay the call.
No. Okay, fine. We only have one option.
Yep. Hey, Nom Nom Shark. Can you hear me?
Nom Nom Shark? Okay, so this might be the person that she was messaging.
Huh? Why is it so dark? Nom Nom Shark? Ellen? Where are you? I'm still at work, so my video's off. Also, don't call me by that nickname, or else. Alright, I'll stop. But Ellen, you don't seem short of money at all, so why are you always working?
Like, maybe she finds it fun?
I have money because I'm always working. Maybe I should get a job too. I've only been able to afford bread for lunch recently. You wouldn't be in this situation if you didn't buy scratch cards every day.
Oof.
No way! I've given this a lot of thought. I have a much higher chance to live the life I want by buying scratch cards than by working hard.
I mean, maybe that's true. I don't know. Maybe you just really suck, and scratch cards really do give you a better chance. But I find that hard to believe.
Well, that's an optimistic way to look at it.
I think it's a pessimistic way to look at it. She's basically saying that I'm so terrible at what I do that scratch cards are actually my best bet in life.
Good point. Where are you buying these scratch cards? Seriously, guys, let's get back on track and pick a topic.
This is probably the person who's gonna end up doing all the work on the group project. I'm sorry.
Okay. Anyway, Who do you want to interview?
Maybe a public officer. It would be easy to make it happen. No. It's so boring. I want to interview the luckiest person in New Eridu and ask them for tips on buying scratch cards.
Oh my goodness. She only has one thing on her mind.
Why don't we find a psychiatrist so we can ask them to give our friend a reality check?
Yeah, I agree.
You're talking about me, right? You gotta choose one of our ideas, Ellen, and not just at random this time. Yeah, and you're definitely not allowed to eeny, meeny, miny, moe our pick in your head.
Oh, how'd you know?
Well, it was kinda obvious. I had a feeling you were doing that. Didn't expect it to be true. Huh? Really? I thought Ellen agreed with me the most because my proposals were better. Ellen, I thought you knew me better than anyone else in the world. I thought you were my bestie.
Hey, just think of it this way. That means you actually have good luck if she always picks you.
My boss is here, I gotta mute, but I'll still be listening.
I've muted your mic for you on my side.
Thanks. Now I can focus on the commission.
It doesn't seem like you really accomplished anything with that conversation there, though. Do you? Is a really good place to stop the conversation?
Project than the commission.
It's fine. This happens every time.
If it happens every time, that's not a good thing.
Let's go to the next retrieval point.
So, are you going to go with my idea or not?
Objection.
Objection!
Let's consider something else. Good riddance.
Get lost! Get back!
I'm here!
In position.
Should I use her ult? Nah, not yet.
Hey,
How about this?
troublesome. Sick!
Maybe I should have. Well, it is what it is now.
Weak spot.
Hey, just die, sir. There you go. Good job, you died.
The required data has been obtained.
Is this going to be the rule of threes? 3 parts? 3 pieces of data?
Ellen, you've been muted all this time and haven't even been typing. Are you really listening?
Sorry, my boss was talking to me. Just put my headphones back on. What's up?
You take your work way too seriously.
I don't think you're one to talk. You already self-deprecated yourself about how bad your abilities to make money were.
Are you trying to adapt to future office life in advance? I can't imagine what Ellen will be like as a professional.
She already is a professional.
Why do you care so much about your part-time job anyway?
I'm just earning some pocket money. Hello? Hello? Why's it gone quiet?
They do keep bringing up how much money she makes, so I'm wondering if there's more to it than her just making money to make money. I wonder what it is she's trying to make money for.
Sorry, the network suddenly cut off. I'll go and restart it. I'll be right back.
I have a question I want to ask too.
I wanted to ask you actually, how come you're so dedicated to your schoolwork? It seems kind of out of character for you, Ellen. At least from what I know of you. Is this something your work at Victoria Housekeeping is graded on?
It'll be a pain if I fail my exams. It's best to pass them all in one go.
Are you sure that's all it is?
Is that really so hard to believe? It's only natural for the service we provide. Only the best students can adequately serve wealthy and influential masters.
So you're doing it for the sake of the job as well?
Huh?
Well, no, she specifically calls out wealthy and influential masters, though. She wants to get a job with a wealthy and influential master for what? A wealthy master would be able to pay her more and she would get more money. But she also called out influential. Does she need influence to do something? Or power to do something?
Huh? Ellen?
Oh, the signal is back? What did you hear?
Something about serving wealthy masters? Huh? Oh, no. I didn't hear anything at all.
Would you believe me if I say it's not what you think?
Well, I believe you, Ellen, but...
I didn't mean to cut her off. Let me replay that, sorry.
Well, I believe you, Ellen, but...
It really was just a joke.
Oh, wait, sorry to interrupt. I'm Ellen's colleague. Ellen was joking just now. She was acting a part for her part-time job. I see. I get it now. I definitely haven't misunderstood anything. You should get back to work.
Looks like the whole group's been muted. Should I try to type up an explanation of the whole master thing?
No thanks. This is so awkward.
It was your choice to try to combine these two things.
I'll just explain it to them in person.
Well, it is what it is. Your school life is doomed now, Ellen. I'm assuming there's just one more document that we're gonna need to find here. Also, what are these documents? Are they her school documents? Is that what's going on here? Like we're gonna go grab her homework? Let me just use the ult on this guy.
How annoying. Get flushed! Get lost! Better dodge. Sick! Get back! Troublesome.
Understood.
Move it!
3, 2, 1, go!
Come on now, just die already. Yeah, I definitely don't fully understand how to play with Ellen anymore, but it is what it is.
What happened over there?
I'm too used to playing with Miyabi now.
Nothing.
I heard it! I just turned off mute all and I heard a huge sound from your end.
You turned off mute all? You can forcibly unmute people? From your end? What is going on here, Ruby? How can you do that? I know there is like on Discord you can server mute somebody and you can server unmute somebody, but you can't unmute their personal setting.
Ellen?
Just a little trouble at work.
You call that sound a little trouble? You have nothing to be worried about, Ellen. We'll help you. Hey, it's me, Ellen's colleague again. Ellen and I were just organizing some documentaries about holo disasters. Is it possible for a documentary to make such a realistic sound?
I mean, if they have real video footage.
My boss is loaded, and he's got an amazing sound system.
Hold on, a documentary without any background music? Something doesn't add up here.
Yes, that's very convincing.
Ellen, that's you humming, right? Let's see.
That's the documentary's background music. I can hum it by heart. Are you sure you didn't hear it earlier?
The ambient sound and background music are played on different sides. We're currently upgrading the audio system, so maybe the side close to the mic wasn't making any sound.
Hey, that's a really good explanation, Belle.
Anyway, I'm almost off work and need to wrap things up. I'll join up with you guys later.
Yeah, this might not have been the best idea if you didn't want them to have any knowledge of your actual work and what it entailed.
It's finally over. Though we'll still need to figure out the topic after I get out of the hollow.
It sounds like you really didn't accomplish
Master,
much with that call.
The stored data has been read and transferred, but after verification, a portion of the data has been found missing. I can determine the missing document isn't here.
This is definitely the retrieval point the boss gave me. I'll go back and confirm. Thanks for helping me.
Okay, so that wasn't related to her like getting back her homework or anything. It really was a job.
My pleasure. It was quite a novel experience to see a different side of you.
Please reach out again if you need any follow-up help on the commission. Also, I'm curious. How did you all become friends when your personalities are all so different?
There's no how in particular. It just happened. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
I mean, that's kind of how it is if you make the friends very, very young. It's just who you happen to be around at that point. Or who knows, maybe considering Ellen, maybe she just picked them with eeny, meeny, miny, mo, or whatever the heck she was talking about. Where she just picked her friends at random, right? That's possible. I didn't expect Ellen to be like this in front of her friends. But is it really okay? Having to hide another part of yourself from friends is a long and difficult process. Let's believe in Ellen. That's Ellen's choice, yeah. We don't need to get involved in that particular part. Worrying about these things won't help much anyway. You've worked hard today. Go take a break. Yeah, I'll go get some rest then. Okay, so it's the end of part 1. I still have time though, so we're going on to part 2. That we are for sure. Yep. Although before that, do I have any wishes to use? I probably do. Yeah, I definitely do. And don't worry, I did try out Soldier Zero Anby. I think I'm gonna put my trying her out at the end of this video. So if you're interested in watching me do that, you can go ahead and take a look. Do I have any standard pulls? I do. I do have some standard ones. Is there any in the shop that I need to grab as well? There is. Okay. Obviously, we have to prioritize this one first. That's just how it goes. Okay. Now we have actually a lot. We actually have a lot here. So, all right. Well, we're guaranteed an A rank. So that's kind of cool. Oh. Okay. We're got an S rank. Okay. Now, the thing is, no matter who it is, if it's a Nekomata, that's going to be fantastic, of course, because I like a Nekomata, but I don't know if I'll build any of the people that I could get as an S rank on the standard meta at this point. That's kind of the problem. I already have 3 great teams. Alright, let's see who this is. W engine, that's nice. And I've already decided that I'm probably not going to pull for Anby. Even though I really like Anby, I'm probably going to keep saving for now. Oh!
I guess I'll join you for some fun.
There we go. You know what? That's huge. But what? Wait, what am I going to use my free 5-star on? Neko. Why? Nekomiyamana, why couldn't you have came as my very first 5-star? That's the only thing I can say. Because right now, it's gonna be difficult to find a team for her. But I'm definitely gonna build her at some point. So adorable. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. Honestly, that was the best possible outcome. So I guess now at this point. Oh, that's so great. That's so great. Wait, so at this point, what do I even use my guarantee to get? Because we're not even at the selectable agent thing yet. I mean, I guess I could get one of the characters I don't already have. I could get Grace. I think Rina would be good for some of my teams. I already have Koleda now. I have Nekomiyamana now. I have Von Lycan now. Soldier 11's playstyle was pretty fun too. Man, that's gonna be a that's gonna be a decision for another day. I'm just really happy that we finally have
I shall follow your
Nekomiyamana,
Did you call me? Yeah.
who was the standard character I wanted from the very beginning. So yeah, I'll do what I can to level her in the coming days and see what I can do. See what I can do to find a team for her.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
That's fantastic. That's so fantastic. Okay, well, I do have one more, so we might as well use it. I'm sure it's not going to be anything crazy, but we've got it, so we'll use it. Okay, yeah, just to be nothing special, nothing special. Also, I know that her, like, signature thing is this, right? You guys can let me know, is this worth getting? Like, I have enough to get it. But obviously, I could use it for, oh my gosh, 30... Okay, never mind, it's not going to be worth it. 38 limited wishes? Or one like, standard banner weapon? Yeah, that's not worth it. There's no way that's ever going to be worth it, unfortunately. I mean, it's probably great on Nekomata, but I can't justify that. I just can't. But that's awesome. That's so awesome. Okay, I'll be building her up in the future, for sure. I'm just glad to finally get her, even if I don't end up finding too much of a use for her nowadays. I'm glad that I have her in my team. All right, let's continue with the next part of the story. Now that that exciting interlude is out of the way. At the subway exit of Lumina Square, a familiar figure comes into view. Ellen, looking troubled, is surrounded by several young girls. Ellen? Is that really Ellen? Uh-oh, they caught her in her maid uniform. Sorry, you got the wrong person. My name is, Butler. You're obviously Ellen. Your tail is one of a kind. Ellen, why are you wearing a maid outfit here? Did something happen? I just wore this to help promote the store I work at. Ellen, where exactly do you work? It's just an ordinary video store. I didn't tell you because I was afraid you keep asking questions. So now we're gonna have to play along with the fact that she works for us. I mean, honestly, a whole bunch of weirdos work for us, so it wouldn't be that much of a stretch. Hey, Ellen.
Well, this is the boss at the video store where I work part-time.
Sorry, what's happening?
Oh, what's going on? They didn't believe I actually worked at a video store.
It's nice to meet you. We ran into Ellen and saw her wearing a maid outfit. She said this was the dress code at the video store where she works part-time, so we were a little worried.
Exactly.
It's a maid video store.
Video store would require its employees to wear maid outfits.
Hey, clearly you've never been to Japan.
Sorry for not being a decent video store, I guess.
Wait, don't tell me you're one of those video stores.
One of those? No, this is a decent video store.
We only asked Ellen to wear something cute while handing out pamphlets to promote the store.
So to you, cute means maid outfit, huh? Ah, I understand now.
I never would have guessed. You...
Hey, what do you all have against maid outfits? Huh? Why are you all shaming her for her choice in outfits? She can wear whatever she wants. A maid outfit is cute. What's wrong with that? Ahem indeed.
Stop teasing the manager. I've worked here for a long time. I'm only dressed like this today to help promote the store. If you guys hadn't gotten in the way, I'd be done and home by now.
You? Doing promotion? You hardly even speak up when ordering lunch. You don't like crowded places either. Are you sure this is the job for you?
Hey, you know my manager is standing right there. I know what Ellen's like. I just thought that any publicity would help, so I asked Ellen to dress up cute. That way, she would be able to hand out more pamphlets even if she doesn't talk much.
It does seem that we've misunderstood you. We even took her away from work. Sorry.
To make up for it, we'll help you out. I've done a job like this before, except I didn't have to wear a maid outfit.
Hey, didn't we just explain that you just have to dress cute? You didn't have to dress in a maid outfit?
Please, no more about the maid outfit. But I'd be absolutely delighted if you girls would help promote the store.
More slave labor, yay! More child labor,
It's a
yay!
popular shopping area, so handing out flyers would be a breeze. In fact, this tea milk store we like is doing a promotion, so there's bound to be a crowd. Ruby? Oh, hey, slow down!
Yeah, they were talking about how it's just like if our store required everyone to wear maid outfits, it would be really sus. But the real suspicious thing is how we have everybody working basically for free at our store. that's a real thing they should be concerned about. Oh no, people being forced to wear maid outfits. That's not the big issue here. I did a commission earlier and haven't had the chance to change. Yes, get to the point. I didn't expect to run into them at Lumina Square. They would still be bickering if you didn't show up. Anyway, thanks. I'll treat you to a drink later. It's crazy. In Genshin, the text that is like that, where it's like either voiced or unvoiced, often unvoiced, like in World Quest, where it's just appearing as you're walking around, it goes by way too fast. Like nobody can read that fast. And I know it's because it's it's like a Chinese. It's supposed to be for Chinese, right? And that's, I guess you can read that faster or something. But still, it's absolutely insane and ridiculous how stupidly fast the text goes by, and it's very sad. But in this game, they don't do that, and I'm very grateful. It's a little slow, but that's much better for the text to be a little slow than way too freaking fast. So I appreciate that. Oh, we're talking to Coco again. Ellen rescued Coco from Ruby, and then Ellen asked Coco, can we put up some flyers here? Put flyers to help me? I meant putting up flyers for the Random Play video store here. And also, would putting up flyers here do anything for your store? That doesn't seem to really make sense. Because your store is already here. In return, we'll promote your tea milk store at school. No, thank you. And also, I don't think it's her tea milk store, right? She's just an employee. She's just working here, if I recall. It's been a while since we talked to her, but I'm pretty sure that was the case. I mean, you can put up flyers here, but you don't. I mean, you can put up flyers here, but you don't need to promote my tea milk store for now. You've already helped me so much before. I have nothing to give in return. I'm already very grateful. You've recommended so many people before. Just give me the video store flyers. I'll put them in a prominent place. Thanks. Can't stay here for another second or I'll end up buying a full sugar tea milk again. Ellen, the store I go to is also great for promoting stuff, and there's a lot of foot traffic. Anyway, I'm leaving first. Hurry and catch up. Oh, off she goes. Don't worry about it. Ruby's just a bit of a hothead. She often goes to the convenience store near the metro station. I want to talk to Coco, but I don't want to interrupt. Ruby loves to buy all sorts of snacks. Let me see, okay, I can't talk to her anyway. But Ruby frequently loses bets to Lynn, and Lynn takes all her snacks. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Ruby's luck is not great. She really should stop buying scratch cards. Although normally Mono would reprimand her for this sort of thing. They can be a bit difficult to deal with, but they're all good people. Don't mind what they say, Proxy. They don't mean it. Okay. Under Ruby's encouragement, Ellen also brought a bottle of the new drink. When she opened the cap, she discovered... I want a free drink. Why is this happening? Is my luck really this bad? I've been buying it for a whole month already. You should probably cut back on your spending. You haven't won a single one? It's hard to imagine. You buying one? I mean, I was assuming she was buying one every single day. No. The next bottle will be different for sure. Manager, please, can you buy for me? Is she getting other people to buy it for her? You buy another bottle for Ruby, and as expected, the cap actually says one free drink. Manager, random play manager. Random play manager, you're my lucky star. Actually, I have a name. Stop yelling. That's promotion 2. After I shouted 3 times just now, so many people started looking this way, see? I don't need that kind of promotion. That's actually true. What are we going to say? Any publicity is good publicity? Is Ellen going to fall asleep again? Manager, this should be enough promotion for now. We're heading back. Sure, lead the way. Don't you need to work on the group project? I'll find you after my shift. I want to rent some videotapes from the store where Ellen works. This could also help broaden our ideas for the project topic. Oh no, now they're gonna know exactly where you work and you're gonna have to show up there. Manager, you wouldn't turn away a few customers, right? Is Ruby actually smart? Is she investigating us? Does she have a read on what's actually happening here? And she's trying to get to our video store so that she can confirm her suspicions? I would never turn away customers. Welcome. Let's go. The group returns to the video store.
Pick whatever you want.
Aren't you gonna say it?
Say what?
Welcome home, Master! It must have been a long day!
Welcome home, Master. It must have been a long day earning money to pay me with. Please pay before entering.
This is a video store, not a maid cafe. Why would you need an entrance fee? Wait a minute. Maid cafes don't charge an entrance fee either.
Good, I'm happy you know this is a place where you rent videotapes. I'm only responsible for telling you about them. Let me know if you find any you like.
Wonderful. Now, can we only talk to Ruby? No one went into the back rooms either. Excuse me, Ellen? Wait, where's the third friend? Oh, there she is. Alright, I guess there's nothing we can do except talk to Ruby. Ellen casually grabbed the videotape and handed it to Ruby. So unprofessional. You clearly just grabbed a random tape from me. Fine, let me see what this is. Toothy Shark Adventure? What's this one about? Let me check the synopsis. Oh, it's an inspirational film. Are you sure? Yeah, it tells the story of a little shark who goes through various challenges in the deep sea, eventually growing into the master of the ocean, while enjoying lots of delicious food along the way. Really? Yeah, it's a great story. But it says 16 plus and thriller on the cover. Manager, is it really what Ellen says? Everyone has their own interpretation of a movie. Ellen is right. We'll say everyone has their own interpretation because I have no idea if it's right or not. The word adventure is always very inspiring. Seems like a movie that's perfect for you. Oh, and there's a second one, a travel and food documentary. You want to rent that one too? The plot is about a now grown shark meeting many humans at the beach and starting a brand new gourmet adventure. Oh, wait, this doesn't seem like a matter of different interpretations anymore, does it? Since you've asked so many questions, would you like to rent these 2 tapes, Miss Customer? I just remembered I don't have a videotape player at home. Well, we can sell you one. If you don't have a videotape player at home, Miss Customer, I, as the clerk, can lend you mine. Ellen, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have teased you. Go find Lynn. I'll choose on my own. Okay. Never mind, she's not actually super smart and understands what's going on here. Ellen stood troubled in front of the row of videotape display racks and looked over this way for help. Manager? I'm not someone else. You work here, so just pick one for me. I don't know the kind you're asking about. Films like this should be pretty common. Wait, you're not tricking us by saying you work here, are you? Ellen was mainly in charge of stocking up. That makes sense. Again, we're coming up with really good excuses. Just ask the manager directly. The type you're looking for is too specific. Very ordinary. It's just ampersand and percent sign. True. We don't carry ampersand and percent sign in the store. She just said she's looking for a videotape that depicts the inexplicable interactions between adult men and women, driven by biological genes. Okay. Didn't we already explain we're not that kind of video store? Does it really have to be explained like that? What on earth are you going on about? So, just a romance movie. Okay, I see. You made it sound very different. Manager, do you have any recommendations? Oh, sweetie? Coffee Mate? Last Flight? Guessing this one. Ellen, isn't the manager here a bit strange? Why did you choose to work here? It's a great place to slack off. But she also said that it pays a lot. Or that we're rich or something. That's the biggest hole in her story so far, and nobody's been poking at that particular hole. Yeah, that's true. Alright, just take care of yourself. I can hear everything you're saying. Anyway, that's a recommendation. Take your time, and when you're ready to check out, head to the cashier. Ellen pulls out a candy and hands it to Mona, seemingly trying to comfort her. Then, Ellen asks why Mona feels so stressed. It's because of the final exams. Thinking about going to school really stresses me out. I wonder if watching something uplifting would help. Or maybe a movie that's more relaxing and refreshing would help. Yeah, this one seems perfect for you. Escape from the Tutoring Center, The Last Survivor. Or Escape from the Tutoring Center, The Last Survivor? Well, this would really make someone happy. Just gonna remind her more of school. And the horrors of school. Yes, from the title, it should be full of ways to delay the final exams. That's not what she's looking for. She doesn't want to delay them. She still wants to do well in the final exams. She just doesn't want to be stressed out. Although it might be slightly exaggerated, it could offer some useful insights or ideas. Maybe it'll help solve the source of your stress. What's wrong? Why are you looking at me with such a worried expression? Ellen, are you sure it's fine for you to work here? If you randomly recommend videotapes like this, the manager might get angry. And your manager is standing right next to you. This is also the manager's preference, so no problems there. Huh? The manager's preference? Isn't it, manager? That's the unique charm of our store. So unique. No wonder Ellen can work here. Yeah, they obviously know that Ellen's a little bit strange, so I guess we have to show that the store is a bit strange as well. Then, do you have any normal recommendations, manager? Raiders of the Hollow? Small Body Big Crisis? 7710 and its cat? Is that about a Bangbu and a cat? I've watched this one several times, but watching it again is totally fine, since each time I rewatch it, it's so comforting. A manager who can recommend such delicate and heartwarming videotapes definitely isn't a weirdo. It seems Ellen was just joking earlier after all. If you've made your choice, I'll pack it up for you. If you have any questions, just ask the manager later. I'm gonna take a break. Alright, go take a nap, Ellen.
Manager! Over here! Over here!
Are you looking for Ellen?
Are you looking for Ellen? I'll go and get her for you.
No! Shh!
Huh?
We want to take a photo with Ellen.
To immortalize the shame of her being seen in a maid outfit.
With Ellen in a maid outfit? This
might be a one-time chance, so we have to get a pic.
Honestly, fair.
We'll drag Ellen over there.
Drag
You
her?
just need to press the button at the right time.
Why do you need to drag her? Just leave her where she is and then take the picture. Come on.
Here, use my phone. Please take it vertical. I want to use it as a wallpaper.
Goodness gracious. After Ellen's friends drag her over to a corner of the video store, you take a photo of them while Ellen isn't paying attention. However, Ellen snatches the photo before you can check the photo. No!
You're not allowed to see it. Also, Ruby, delete the photo now.
No, keep the photo.
No way! It's on my phone, so it belongs to me. Getting this wasn't easy. If we delete it, we would have come here for nothing.
You told me you came here to find reference materials for the project.
Oh yeah, when do you get off work, Ellen? Let's have dinner at the place I mentioned last time.
Just changing the subject.
We've been talking about it for ages, but you're always busy.
I still need to work.
We can wait.
Manager?
Ellen seems to be in a dilemma. It looks like she wants me to help her get out of it.
Ellen has wasted a lot of time today, so she'll need to make up for the time she spent playing. After all, she's paid on an hourly basis, right, Ellen?
Yeah.
Well, that's the situation. You girls should go and have dinner now. Ellen has to work until we close for the day.
Seems like Ellen's friends want to say something else, but they leave the video store after Ellen shakes her head. Was that the best mean impression you could do, Belle? I think you could try to be meaner than that.
Looks like they're gone now, huh?
Yeah.
You have to head back to Victoria housekeeping soon, right?
Look how intimidating Belle is. Fearsome person right here.
Thanks for covering for me.
I'm cowering in fear. It's quite all right.
Of course. Student Ellen or working Ellen. You're important to us.
How did you become friends with those girls? What's the story there?
Nothing special. In Mona's case, there was this time I kicked open a locked bathroom door because I was in a hurry to complete a commission, only to find her stuck inside. Later we became close because she insisted on thanking me.
What about Lynn?
I was taking a ton of commissions at one point and wanted to catch up on sleep in the back row of class. She happened to sit next to me, and since she looked like a top student, I borrowed her notes. In Ruby's case, Rena made me a lunch and I shared it with her.
Whoa, sounds like Ruby has a stomach of steel.
The boss just sent me a message about the commission. I gotta head back. I'll call you later.
At the same time, on the other side.
Don't you feel there's something off about Ellen's part-time job?
Okay, no, so she does suspect
Boss
things.
seems pretty nice to me.
A good boss wouldn't make their employees work so late.
I mean, she said she was paid hourly, so she can work whenever she wants.
Plus, that video store doesn't have many customers. So why would Ellen always be so busy?
True.
Something must be up. But I agree with Ruby this time. Ellen's been exhausted after work lately. Way more than someone who's just a receptionist at a video store would be. In that case, we have to investigate.
Uh-oh. Are they going to somehow get into the hollow? How's this going to work exactly? Belle's bad boss persona is so cool. I think it needs a little work. We're gonna have to work on making you more intimidating, Belle. Gotta throw you into the woods for a few days. Have you fight off monsters until you build up your killing intent, and you can just make people's heads explode just by staring at them angrily. That's what state we need to get Belle into. I hope her friends don't really think that Ellen is working for an evil boss. Not that scary, am I? I guess not. The video store has made quite a profit today, so let's close up and rest. Good night. Leave store. It's fine. 3 customers is enough for us to make a big profit. That's so sad. Agent story completed. Wait, what? Oh, right. Okay. It always confuses me. No, we're not completed. We still have number 3. All right, we still have time, so we're going to continue all the way through. The video store isn't open yet, but there's someone knocking on the door. Who could be showing up at this hour?
Oh, it's you, Lycon.
Oh, Von Lycan. I know he's had changed voice actors a few times at this point, or maybe just one time. A lot of the characters have been changing their voice actors, I've heard. Which is a shame.
Greetings, Master Proxies. Thank you for helping out with the commission Ellen accepted earlier.
It wasn't too much trouble.
You're welcome. It wasn't that difficult.
His story quest is still my favorite so far.
Are you here to follow up on the commission?
Still curious to
Ellen's
see where it
message didn't include
leads.
any details.
My apologies for that. Allow me to explain.
Okay. Yes, we verified the commission files retrieved earlier.
After reviewing the documents and checking with the client, we figured out that the file left unretrieved is a private video of the client.
Huh.
The video is stored in a bamboo.
They're trying to get a video back.
That bamboo disappeared in the chaos during the Hollow disaster. We originally thought that this bamboo was broken during that incident, but since the bamboo wasn't there, perhaps it is still following the instructions it was under at that time. After further discussion, the client decided to have us retrieve it. I'll send you the details on this bamboo so that you can locate it after you enter the Hollow.
Okay, thank you.
Dot.
Mr. Lycon? Is there anything else?
Ellen has been a little down recently. It seems to be related to something at school, but she won't tell us any details. This is somewhat presumptuous, but I'm hoping you can talk with Ellen about her daily life while carrying out the commission.
Something going wrong with the group project?
She would be more willing to talk to you about her matters at school.
Sure, but we previously thought that she was going to school because...
You thought it was part of Victoria Housekeeping's employment requirements?
Yeah.
No, that's not quite right. It's more that Victoria Housekeeping is just a small part of Ellen's life. She makes her own decisions, and all we do is support her. In any case, thank you. I'll leave Ellen to you.
He says that Victoria's housekeeping is only a small part of her life. That implies that maybe she is just doing it just for some other goal. Which might have to do with getting money, it might have to do with getting influence, changing something, I don't know. But I'm sure we're about to find something about that out. At least I hope so. Oh, might be a bit sudden, but what? There's some bento boxes. I hope you can bring them to Ellen, and of course, there are ones for both of you. And there's a portion for us, too. Thank you so much. By the way, may I ask if you made this bento? Notification sound came from Lycon's pocket. Oh no, did Rina make it? Excuse me, just a moment. Karina couldn't have made it, right? I just have a feeling that Lycon seems a bit nervous. Lycon seemed to heave a sigh of relief after reading the message. Please don't worry. Corin just sent a message saying that she has already replaced the bentos. I'll leave the rest to you. Thank you, Corin. Alright, let's head on in. Let's do it.
Touch my
And
tail, and no.
let's see, do we go with the same team? I guess we
I
do.
shall follow your...
Sokaku, ready!
We'll struggle a little bit if I just like replace one of these characters with Miyabi. I'm sure we'd get through things very quickly, but it's Ellen's story quest, so we are gonna play Ellen.
Confirming the location of the
only
bamboo
right.
that needs to be retrieved. Please wait.
Take the chance to ask Ellen about her finals project.
Hey, Ellen. Has your group decided on the topic of your project yet?
Not yet.
Oof. Then will you have a group discussion today?
Will you need to keep discussing it with them after we complete the commission today?
This project doesn't have to be a group one. We don't need to talk about it.
Uh-oh, group's falling apart?
Doesn't really matter if I pass or fail.
What? It doesn't really matter if you passed or failed, but you wanted to make sure you passed it before. That's why you tried to do two things at once and still talk to them about the project even though you're in the middle of a commission.
Ellen.
Master, I'm sorry to interrupt. I've located the bamboo and will guide you and Ellen there. I've also detected unknown persons around you. As their intentions are unclear, I recommend shaking them off as soon as possible to avoid unexpected trouble.
Well, there are the friends.
Proxy, let's go.
I'm sure it's all a misunderstanding on her part, though. The fact that her friends are here, like, trying to figure out what's going on with her. They clearly have not, are not going to abandon her in the project either.
I'm here.
In position.
Good riddance.
Resist.
I find myself getting staggered a lot. Ow.
Understood.
How about this?
Take this. Sick. Get lost.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Caution. Motion detected nearby. Multiple life forms present.
Oh, are we gonna run into them already?
The life forms are darting around like headless chickens. This might attract ethereals.
Why would they come all the way into a hollow, though? I mean, I know they want to follow us, but into a hollow?
Suggestion. Go check it out.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Warning. A dangerous ethereal has destroyed the door and is rapidly approaching the bamboo that needs to be retrieved, as well as the
Uh-oh.
3 unknown persons.
Goodness gracious.
Ruby.
As in your friend, Ruby?
Why are they in the hollow? Idiots.
Proxy, find me the quickest path. Doesn't matter if there's obstacles, because I'll clear them all out easy.
But you'll expose your identity if you do that.
Now's not really the time to be worried about that if they're in
That
danger,
doesn't
though.
matter. As long as they're safe.
Okay, leave it to us. We'll guide you to your friends.
Okay, here we go.
From behind?
So it seems like we're probably gonna fail the other commission, though. But it is what it is. Can't be helped.
Take this.
Oh, I didn't need to do that. That was a waste. There's literally no enemies here anymore. Oh, there is. Okay. It all worked out. The enemies spawned in time.
Say no more.
Thank goodness.
Around and around and stop!
Troublesome. Hey. Weak spot. Sick.
Really? What are they thinking? Strolling into a hollow like it's nothing.
Yeah, not smart at all. Dialogue?
How did they end up with that bamboo waiting to be recovered?
Wait, they're with the bamboo? Thought they were in different directions, basically.
What's this?
So we had to choose which one to go for. That's what I thought it was implying.
Hear them. Over there!
Yeah, I thought it was implying that we had to make a choice whether or not to save the bamboo or them, but nope, seems like it's easier for us. It's all in the same place.
Let's hear what you have to say later. Take care of that bamboo. Stay out of sight and keep your distance.
I'll eliminate any obstacle.
There we go. Now I can do this to buff ourselves up.
Thanks for your business.
Nope. We don't need to do that again. Well, I guess that's the best we can do.
I knew this wouldn't be easy.
That works, I guess. Nope, wrong button. Gain those stacks again.
Around and
Use them up. And then damage time.
Cover your eyes.
Nice
I'm
job.
scared.
Oh! You got more. Okay.
I've got this. It won't take long. Don't move.
Nice.
I'm here.
Say no more.
How about
Kind of messed that up a little bit. Because Ellen does not have
Thanks for
the
your business.
stacks or the energy that I would like. But it's fine, it's dead anyway. Thought you were going to be eaten by an ethereal? Have you guys figured out how to explain this to Ellen? I think the other person just said Ellen is so cool.
Okay, tell me, why are you here?
Yeah, they have more explaining to do than us now.
we got lost?
Sure.
We're having lunch. We're investigating the hollow.
I'll ask you one more time. Why did you guys come to the Hollow?
We're sightseeing.
I see. I'm leaving then. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
It's a perfect response.
Don't go! Ethereals are so scary! Lynn, you tell her!
Why can't you tell
We're
us?
worried about you. You're always exhausted and injured after work. And you didn't object when your manager made you work overtime. We thought there must be something we didn't know about. Or that you were being threatened. We were following you to find evidence. If you're in trouble, we can report it to PubSec.
Is that why you entered the Hollow and acted so recklessly?
We encountered a Bang-Boo, but its translation plugin was damaged. It kept waving its arms around, and then played a video for us.
Uh-oh. Was it a video you were supposed to see or not supposed to see? Because this was for the
The
commission.
video was of someone's graduation. And that Bang-Boo seemed to be saying that this video was very important. It wanted to leave the Hollow and give this video to its owner.
I see, okay.
Yeah, we thought that we would be okay if we followed you since you knew how to get in and probably knew how to get out. Then this Bang-Boo could protect us.
Okay, I figured it was some sort of confidential stuff where if they knew it was on the Bang-Boo, they'd have to be executed or something.
You were counting on that Bang-Boo to fight off ethereals for you?
Well, I mean, the one next to you looks really strong. It's so energetic and can even throw bombs.
Well, I mean, fair enough.
Not all Bang-Boo are created equal. You would have become a snack for that ethereal if I didn't get here in time.
That's for sure. We didn't know you were so strong, Ellen. I get it. You must be an, intern hollow investigator, right? You didn't have to keep that from us. It's no big deal.
Actually, I'm not.
Oh, well, actually, there's also something I'm hiding from all of you. Remember that movie we watched together? You all loved it, but I gave it a 1-star rating after I got home. I lied when I told you I picked this school because I liked its spirit. Actually, I picked it because it's the farthest from my home. I used to always feel invisible. So I did a backflip while shouting like a wrestler at my graduation ceremony. I hope I never run into any of my former classmates again.
Oh no, she got her Chuny phase.
Then,
Fifth grader syndrome.
we submit a funny video of us doing backflips while shouting like wrestlers for our final project?
Does that make it better? Maybe it does.
Ruby. Huh?
What's wrong? I think we should go with Ruby's suggestion. That sounds the most fun.
It really is empty. How could you do me like that? payback. Also, we're even now that we know each other's secrets. Ellen's job, Mona's movie review, my graduation ceremony, and Ruby's.
What? Ruby's what's empty? Her wallet?
You have to keep this a secret. Swear on it. What about you, Ellen? We can't ever tell anyone these secrets.
Wait, hold on. What's empty? It really is empty. Okay, I'm assuming that it's her wallet that's empty, but I don't really know what else it could be.
Me? I have better things to do than go around telling people these things.
It's settled then.
These are our secrets, just between the four of us.
We can never tell anyone else.
Alright.
Alright. Well, that works. That's very fun. But those those friends of yours, not the smartest thing to go walking into a hollow no matter the reason.
Oh man, we're toast.
What is it now?
If there's no evil boss,
Not
and
without
no
combat ability.
exploited employee, doesn't that mean our plan for our final project is done for?
Wait, that was you were planned on interviewing the evil boss and an exploited employee? That's what your plan was?
Ellen, it's your turn to make a proposal.
Maybe about hollows? You can interview me about my experience with hollows, and, this Bangbu can be my Bangbu guide.
Are you sure that's okay? The group project will be shown to the whole school. Ellen, maybe we should just...
It's alright. I can remain anonymous and hide my face. The managers will help with the editing. They're really good at that.
So that's why you work at that video store.
Rice, I mean, we're gonna have to hide her voice as well. She has a very distinctive voice and way of speaking.
Yeah, and I can introduce you to 3 of my seniors as interview candidates.
Your seniors? Who are they?
Miss Ghost, Mr. Werewolf, and Chainsaw Girl.
Yep.
I don't think our group project needs to be that long, so let's not trouble your seniors. That reminds me. Do you want to go to the video store later? That movie last time was so good.
What did you get last time? Shall we swap?
I'm not interested in yours.
Ellen watches her quarreling friends and slows down deliberately before whispering.
Got any videotapes about hollow investigators? Since they already have their own idea, I'll pretend to be an intern investigator from now on.
I mean, why not just tell them the truth? Is it really so bad now that they know as much as they do?
Although it'll still be a pain. At least it's something normal.
I guess. And I think they...
Ellen, I think they...
Ellen, stop chatting with Bangbu and get over here. We're trying to figure out what to eat later.
You've got nerves of steel. Not too long ago, you almost became dinner for an ethereal.
Well, it's because Ellen's here. Let's go.
What? Afterward, we'll go?
Stop right there. Our surveillance showed you entered the Hollow unauthorized, and we were about to send someone to rescue you. How did you get out?
Oh,
We met a kind person inside.
A kind person? Nobody is allowed to enter the Hollow without authorization.
Uh-oh. we can't have our part in this be revealed either.
Did you encounter a Hollow Raider?
No way. The Hollow Raider? I've never seen a Hollow Raider before in my life. I can swear on that.
We met an intern investigator.
Yes, she was wearing black. White.
She wore a mask and had long hair. She was a neatly dressed woman. She seemed to have just finished a mission when she saved us.
Huh. I see.
Yep, that's right.
You 3 were the only ones who appeared in the footage. Who is this?
The
She's
footage?
our friend. We just happened to meet her after she just finished her part-time job. We ran into her 3 minutes ago. She didn't enter the Hollow, certainly not.
This is terrible lying.
Fine, whatever. It's a good thing you're all okay.
I'm surprised she just fine whatever to that.
Although you're all okay, public security requires you to complete a Hollow disaster safety education course and write a reflection report for entering without authorization.
Honestly, that's fair. They deserve
Follow
it.
me.
Oh, just the three of us?
Your friend didn't enter the Hollow, so she doesn't need to.
Yay, no. I mean, I'm so happy we didn't get her into trouble. Let's go now, officer.
I don't understand girls these days.
Well, these ones are a little bit are especially confusing in the way that they're acting, so I don't blame you. After the public security officer takes Ellen's friends away, she stands there without moving for a long time before saying,
Were they just covering for me?
I mean, they said they would keep each other's secrets.
They know I'm not an intern investigator.
Would you mind taking EOS back to the video store, Ellen? We'll talk about everything once you get back.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, you're right. That's a good point that Ellen makes. The fact that they didn't just say, "Oh, she's an intern investigator. Here is her exact description. You can just look her up in the intern investigator website or whatever." Right? She's probably in your records. Like they would say that kind of they would say that kind of thing if she actually thought that she was an intern investigator. But then since they know she's not, they have to cover for her even more so. That does make sense. Ellen remains silent on the way back to the video store. Only upon opening the door to the workshop does she start muttering something to herself.
So, they already know. And I tried so hard to keep it a secret all this time. If my identity is exposed, I might have to transfer schools.
Why though?
Such a hassle. If Ruby finds out I'm transferring, she'll cry so much it'll give me a headache. But Len will probably calm her down. Mona will probably casually wish me well and tearfully send me a wall of text in the middle of the night. Oh, but if I transfer now, I can skip the final project this semester. Ellen. It's not a big deal. I'm used to stuff like this.
Yeah, it is a big deal. She's pretending that it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal to her.
Anyway, mind if I use your bathroom again?
Is Ellen gonna be okay?
Well, life's pretty hectic for an intern Hollow investigator like her.
The difference between the dialogue and the text is a little bit confusing for me. You just have a special internship, right?
Ellen, you have notifications from your group chat and favorite contacts.
Don't read them out loud!
Did they ask you to hang out?
They invited me to grab some sugary, greasy, high-purine foods after work.
Sorry, Hive what?
They say sharing food is what friends do. Should I go?
If you're unsure, maybe you could ask everyone at Victoria Housekeeping what they think.
That's a great suggestion, Wise, because I'm sure everyone at Victoria Housekeeping would tell you not to switch schools and to stay with your friends.
But I'm sure they would want you to follow your heart.
Thanks. All right, I'm heading out.
Oh. Ellen's friends came up with a white lie on the spot. I thought it was clumsy. They protected her secret. They're truly wonderful friends. Even though they know Ellen might have a special identity, they don't ask too much or treat her differently. Such a friendship is truly rare. Anyway, the matter has finally come to an end, and Ellen won't have to hide or keep secrets in front of her friends anymore. Well, I mean, everyone has their own secrets. She'll probably keep some secrets, surely. By the way, Belle, do you want to eat some sugary, greasy, high-purine food? It's my dinner treat. Again, yeah, what does that even mean? Hold on, actually, let me Google this. I have the power of Google on my side. I can find out. Purine. What does that mean? It is water soluble. Okay, dissolves in water. That doesn't mean anything to me, though. It's a class of molecules, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's a lot of gobbledygook, but what does that actually mean? Okay, they're found in high concentration in meat and meat products. Okay. So basically, not a lot of meat. So you want sugary, greasy things that don't have a lot of meat content? What are greasy foods that don't have a lot of meat? Like, I have no idea. Let's consider it a reward for completing this task. Leave story. Or maybe I'm sure there's certain kinds of meats that are low in that content. Oh, and we're done! Alright. I mean, that was a cute story quest. It was. That's the first word that comes to mind with that story quest. It's just cute. Because we learned, it was nice, as Belle was constantly reminding us, seeing another side to Ellen, other than her work self. Her work self itself is interesting, with her sort of lazy personality, her sleepy personality. But then we also see that she tries to hide it and hide her business self from her friends. And I still don't fully understand why she even feels that she has to do that. Like, I guess it's a little bit embarrassing that she has to dress up in a maid outfit all the time. And I guess the stuff that Victoria Housekeeping does is probably something that it would be safer if her friends didn't know about and things like that. But I still feel like she could just tell them and be fine. But maybe it would cause problems for Victoria Housekeeping as well if they knew too much. And honestly, considering those friends walked into a hollow in order to just find out what was going on with her, maybe they'd try to get involved themselves if they knew too much, and they would put themselves in danger for knowing all of that. Honestly, that's probably the most likely outcome. And if she knows that about them, then I guess it makes sense that she just would not want to tell them anything, just to avoid them getting themselves killed. So I think that's very fair. Now, before I do anything else, I still feel like I should be able to unlock more things in the archive. Oh, I see. Wait, there's an intermission. Yeah, so I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking. So I needed to finish Chapter 4 intermission before I'm able to continue with this one. And I'm guessing that's Leiter's story quest. So then let me just talk to Wise and see where this goes. Just relax, little guys. No need to worry. Why are you being all sneaky, Wise? Why is everyone standing at the door? Morning, Belle. When 18 opened the store earlier, there was a whole bunch of hand people outside. Almost made me jump. Canned people? Yeah, I forget all the acronyms. There's a lot of acronyms in this game. I forget what each of them actually mean. H is probably hollow. D is probably division. That's all I know. They looked chill, like they just finished a mission. Now I'm really curious about the details of their operation. If you want me to go check it out, just say so. Could you do me a favor and check it out, dear sis? Alright. Go to Waterfall Soup and see what happened? Is that what that says? And check out what happened? Ah, and here's Yanagi. Okay, so I'm guessing that this is an interlude. Let me just see if I can verify this in any possible way. Ooh, I got to level 58. We're making progress. Yeah, so we're not on chapter 5 yet. This is the main quest. It just doesn't say. It doesn't say. I'm gonna keep going until it says that we're gonna be in like a special story moment, or like where it wants to put me in like exclusive story mode. I'll go for a little while longer because I have a little bit more time today. It's already past midnight, but I usually stay up till 2 a.m. So I have a little bit of time before I make my midnight. I can make my midnight pasta and then go to bed. So I just want to see get a little sneak peek of what it is we've got going on here. Oh my, as expected of Section 6 elites. You really took down Nullface in one swoop. Nullface, huh? Come on in and have some noodles, 20% off for all of you. The media tends to exaggerate things, but thank you for the generous offer. We'll gladly accept it. Alright everyone, once you're done eating, let's wrap things up here. It was a sudden situation and it's been a long day. My apologies. Please head home and get some good rest. Section 6 will handle the reports. Just drop off a leave request and your operation receipt in the office tomorrow. Oh, whoa, going on a mission with Nagi is awesome. Free dinner and no paperwork. You're too kind, Deputy Chief. I heard Section 5 is still out there chasing leads, but we're clocking out already. All thanks to you. Soon the HSO support crew disperses. You are... It's been a while, Deputy Chief. Do you remember who I am? Oh, it's you. Sorry, I didn't recognize you at first. I remember you. You're the captain of the independent investigation team during the Hollow Zero mission. Your Bangbu helped us out a lot. Thank you, I just happened to be able to help. Pleasure was all mine working with Section 6. Huh, no need to be so modest. I've heard that your team has been pretty active in Hollow Zero lately. The outpost administrators have nothing but praise for you. Small world running into you here. You and your sibling run the video store down this street, right? Huh? How do you know? I mentioned that before? I hope that wasn't too forward. I gather intel for Section 6, so it's my job to know my partners well. I apologize if that made you uncomfortable. I guess it makes sense that you'd want to do some sort of background check on us. It's okay, it's all part of working on important operations. So, can I have a little compensation? No, we're gonna say this. I appreciate your understanding. By the way, mind if I swing by your store? I have some time off today. Maybe I should rent a videotape. Of course, even better if you get a membership. Oh, and now she's back in her store. What a nice little store you've got. Or you've got a great collection. Is there anything you'd like to watch? Would you like my recommendation? I pulled an all-nighter working last night, and I'm still feeling the grind. A movie to unwind my brain would be perfect. You want to watch a comedy? Like Small Body Big Crisis? Bob woke up as an old Bangbu in a scrapyard. In order to return to his own body, he embarked on a tumultuous journey. What's wrong? You don't like it? I just remembered. After I borrowed your Bangbu last time, our department upgraded the system for the standard models. We've got to fill out the evaluation forms by tomorrow. I need to remind Harumasa that the form isn't multiple choice this time. He'll get busted if he lets a Bangbu fill it out again. Oops, I got distracted by work again. Too many Bangbu in this movie. It's triggering my workaholism. I'd better look for something different. How about some restaurant tour shows? Like the Rido Tour? Sounds good. Watching people eat triggers a dopamine release in the brain. And Chief will be taking care of the girl I'm living with, so I don't have to worry about her getting hungry after watching the show. The girl you're living with? They were roommates? No, I don't know who she's talking about. Oh, maybe I'll even find a perfect spot for the get-together with Sections 5 next month. Wait, you're talking about work again. Oops. Sorry, at the last gathering I had to keep the conversation going with 100 lines an hour to avoid awkward silences. I'm already tired just thinking about it. I would never be able to do that. I have a hard enough to do talking to nobody in these videos. I can't do 100 lines just keeping a conversation going. That's too much. Forget the gathering now. Maybe the Rido Tour is not for you. Oh, what's with this "we need you" videotape manager? You've got a lot of these tapes in your store. Is it popular? Just a collection of job ads. Just some offbeat stuff from the supplier for free. Jobs for all sorts in New Eridu. Every gig under the sun. This might be useful for Section 6. What would you need these for? We've been getting a lot of attention lately. The Chief and the others have quite a fan base. Resumes are flying in from people trying to get closer to them, and it's even clogged up the shredder in our office. Great, I'll rent this one. If it's good, we'll play it on repeat in the interview waiting room. For work again? Well, not entirely. It could be fun to imagine a fresh start while watching job ads. Why would you want to watch a bunch of job ads for fun? Even an elite Section 6 like you has other career dreams? Running a gooseberry farm with that Thyron maid or something like that? What are you talking about? Well, the crazy thing is, I don't really understand it, but apparently some people really like watching advertisements. Like, I know there are people who have actually said, oh yeah, advertisements are like short stories. And I love watching them because they're like little quick short stories that have a lot of thought put into them. And like, sure, I get it when you say it like that, but they're still advertisements and I still don't want to watch them. This world is too inundated with them. But apparently people like them. At least some people. Very select few. Who have, a select part of their brain that's injured, you know. That's an oddly specific dream. Is it from the videotape true, too? Well, it's hard to say no to the retirement benefits at Section 6, but joining hand wasn't my first choice. Oops, time flies when we talk. The metro is going to be packed soon. Could you check me out, please? Okay. After registering a membership for Yanagi and sending her off. Is there a customer bell? Why is "we need you" here on the counter? Oh no, she forgot the videotape. Huh? Who? Tell Wise what happened. So we're gonna have to go deliver it to her? I guess even Deputy Chief Tsukishiro forgets things too. She's off. Just call her Yanagi. She's off to the Metro Bell. Maybe you can still catch up. Chase after her! Stop that car! Go, go, go! Come on, Bell. Activate your turbo boosters. Weren't you gonna put in some more effort to get into shape? Max speed. Oh, I didn't mean to press that button. Hello, Yanagi. Huh? Manager? What are you doing here? Phew, barely made it. You forgot your videotape. The videotape? Oh, I completely forgot about it after getting the membership card. Thank you for bringing it to me. It's just that chatting with you made me feel totally relaxed. Well, being part of Section 6, I can't afford to let my guard down even off duty. Who knows? You might actually be a dangerous person. You mean maybe, honestly. Just kidding. Anyway, I'm glad I visited your store today. Bye, manager. I'll be stopping by more often. And if we meet in Hollow Zero, I'll be happy to work with you. Okay. Back to the video store we go. I'm not suspicious. Oh, it suddenly warped us all the way here. There we go. See? This is what I was talking about. This is what I was expecting. I knew we just had to do some like little random stuff even though we were done with chapter 4. I knew we just had to do some weird little stuff so that we could get access to these story quests. And I was right. I was so right. I'm glad we continued. The Lighter Agent story, The Unsung Champion 1, has been recorded and viewed at the video archive. The Bernice story has been recorded. Yep. Awesome. So we can do those. We can do those next time. We'll start with lighters, and I'll try to follow the proper order and how we do things. Yeah, but that Ellen story quest was nice. As I said, it was very cute. Nice seeing more of Ellen. I think it's probably a story quest that was released a little bit later, but I don't think it mattered at all. It definitely didn't matter. Like there's no connection to the main story in there at all. So I'm glad we did it now. So yeah, next time we will do Lighter's story quest, which is here. And then what's the other one that we unlocked? Oh, here you go. Yeah, Bernice. Yeah, so do Lighters, and let's see, what am I supposed to do again? Okay, so I'm also supposed to be doing Yanagi's. Okay, do we have the special episode unlocked yet? Okay, we might need to do a little bit more of the main story before we unlock this. So what we're gonna do is we'll do we'll do Lighter's story quest next time. And then after that, we'll watch his trailers. And then the next thing we'll do after that is we'll do Bernice's story quest. Just because it doesn't seem to matter when we do it, so we're just going to do it then. And then we'll continue on with the main story until we can do Yanagi's story quest. Or a special episode. And then after that, we'll watch her trailers. So that's the plan. That's the flight path of things. Oh, we got you here. I forget what your name is. I'm sorry. We haven't seen much of him. What was his name again?
I'm at your disposal.
Hold on.
If you
Seth?
need help, call me
Yeah,
anytime.
Seth. Okay. Yeah, Seth. Sorry. We saw him recently in the story, but I completely forgot what your name was. I actually like him a lot as a character as well. All right. Well, I think that's all I've got to say. So I hope you enjoyed watching me go through Ellen's story quest today, and also get Nekomata. Fantastic. Love that. Again, I'm not going to be. I don't think I'm gonna be pulling on Anby, even though I do really like Anby. I think I'm just gonna hold off. We have tons of wishes, but I really like playing Harumasa. Like, he's so much fun. So I think I'm gonna stick with Harumasa for now, and that'll be how it is. Like I said, I think I'm gonna, at the very end of this video, just now, I'm gonna tack on me doing whatever it was I was doing. I think I was right. I was doing some pulls on the weapon banner for Bernice. So I'll leave you guys with that. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Hello everyone, I'm Salad, and welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. I'm probably adding this onto a larger episode, maybe at the end, maybe at the beginning, but there is a new patch, as always, and with a new patch comes new characters. So this is Anby. Wait, Soldier Zero Dash Anby? I don't know what that means. I'm not going to think too hard about it in case that's some kind of spoiler. But, and also Bernice. And so what I want to do is I want to test out this other Anby, which I'm going to assume for now is just another skin for Anby in the similar vein to Honkai Impact 3rd, how they have new versions of a character that they release. So Anby is obviously awesome. I don't think there's anybody in existence who doesn't like Anby. So I'm very tempted to pull for her, but we're going to see how she plays. And also, I really enjoy playing Harumasa, who's also an electric attack character. So I don't necessarily need her, but it would be nice, I think, if she's fun to play. And also, regarding Bernice, I already have Bernice, of course, but one thing that has always annoyed me a little bit is how much of an energy problem she tends to have. So I'm actually interested in getting her W engine. So I think that's what we're going to do for sure. Like, we're definitely going to get her W engine today. In fact, when I wish for her W engine, can you... How do these banners work? Because in Genshin, there's like a chance of getting the other person's S rank W engine. Is that not the case here? Let me check the details. Okay, it seems that it's not the same as Genshin. So there's actually no chance, if we wish on this banner, that we will accidentally get Anby's weapon. I was actually kind of, I was planning on it, wishing for this weapon, and if we happen to get Anby's weapon in the process, then we pull for Anby. I was planning on using that to help me decide whether or not we want to pull for Anby or not, but I guess that's not going to be a thing. That's okay, that's okay. And also we got some standard wishes. I think we might as well get these standard wishes out of the way first, because I'm sure these aren't going to be too exciting. Unless we suddenly get a Nekomata or something. Okay, just a B. I'm just going to skip here. We don't need to watch the whole animation. Just a few more left. Another B. We are getting pretty close to our guaranteed S rank. Like from the one you can pick. Okay, W engine. Yeah, only a few more left to go there. And there we go, nothing. All right, so yeah, as expected, standard banner is not very happy with us, but that's totally fine. Let's get the W engine for Bernice, because that's what I really definitely want. Bernice is very helpful, is very fun to play, but it's very sad when she doesn't have enough energy. These are four stars. We probably don't need to watch this. We'll skip this. Oh, we actually got a Ben. I don't think we have many cinemas, Mindscape cinemas for him. This is new. What's this one? Impact. Equipper's physical damage increases. I don't think we have a physical damage stun character at the moment, so I'm not sure how relevant that is for me. Alright, what do we got? An A rank. Is that another new one? No, I think I've seen that before. It's a good thing I've saved up a lot of wishes. I'm very stingy with them, as you've probably seen. Just so I can make sure that if there's a character I really want, I'm guaranteed to get them and as much of their stuff as I want. Okay, Sokaku. We already have them maxed out. Going through a lot of wishes here, but it's okay. Just another A rank. I keep getting a lot of that specific W engine. Hopefully that's useful to me. What does that one actually do? I don't remember. Maybe I'll check next time it appears. Okay, still just A ranks. 3 of them. Oh, okay. Piper Constellation, but we already have her maxed out. Yeah, what does this one do again? Defense specialty, I see. Well, I don't actually use many defense characters. That's okay. Alright, we should be getting there now. Here we go. Alright. Wait, is this a double? Is that what that means? Flamemaker. Okay, so that's Bernice's, but is that a double S rank? I've never gotten a double before. I don't know if it showing up in both screens means that. I mean, if it is, that's wonderful. I'll definitely take more S rank W engines. Let's see. Okay, that's an A rank. Just a regular one. We're already super lucky that we got... Wait, okay, we're already super lucky that we got the right one when we wished for it, and now we got another of the right one, so we got double of Bernice's signature? What? Okay, you guys are gonna have to let me know in the comments. Is Bernice's W engine good on anyone else other than her? Like, is it? I don't actually know, so please let me know. I'm probably gonna not refine it and just keep it anyways. But I want to know who else can possibly use this weapon. That is so lucky that we got a double there. It's interesting. Our luck is so random. But I mean, that's kind of the point, right? Of course, it's gonna be random. That's how it works. Okay, now let me just equip that to Bernice real quick. I guess I'll also show you guys. I've been doing a good job, I think, building up my Miyabi. Still haven't, in order to build up her talents, of course, I have to buy the things from the shop. I can't fight the boss. That's all spoilery. So I've been trying to build them up. I think I've been doing a pretty good job. Where's Bernice? Where's she at? There she is. Yeah, so she's got the Battle Pass weapon. I can put that on someone else, though, now. Here it is. Wonderful. Yeah, and this energy regen passive. That's what I was really looking for. So let me enhance this real quick as much as I can. Okay, looks like I ran out of W engine upgrade things, but that's it. So I'm actually mostly there for getting this upgraded already, which is wonderful. So
let's fire it up.
That's great. I can spend my resin or whatever the heck it's called on other things now. Okay. Now let's do the main event, which is trying out Anby here. Let's just start demo. I don't know anything about how she plays. I've not ever seen anything. We'll see how this goes. She's got some purple to her, a purple tinge to her hair there. When Ambi's attacks at an enemy, they apply the silver star mark. Okay, let me just read this to myself and summarize it as I normally do. So she attacks an enemy, and she gains some energy. Or no, she applies something on the enemy, and it goes up to 3 stacks of the thing that's on the enemy. And you can use her special to go through them with like a Shao style dash. And it consumes the stacks that she put on them. So you put stacks on them by spamming attacks, and then you press her special to just dash through them to use up the stacks. So gain some stacks. There we go. Where are the stacks visible? It says I applied a stack. Can I see that anywhere? Okay, I see. It's that thing. That's gonna be really hard to see in the heat of combat. And you do that, and it takes away a stack. Simple enough. You can hold as well, which fully charges the mark. Is that right? So if I do this, it fully charges the mark, and then I can dash through them 3 times again. Okay. And after you dash on them 3 times, they get an extra damaged instance. So yeah, you want to do hold E, and then dash, dash, dash. And then gain energy again, then hold E. I'm saying E, it's space, but I still have Genshin brain. So forgive me for my way I'm saying things here. Alright, so do the hold, dash, dash, dash. Yeah, the AoE on that's going to be pretty tricky. I know on Genshin I own a C6 Shao, and I know that when you're spamming a Z like that, it's actually hard to hit all the enemies at once. But I also very much enjoy that kind of playstyle.
There's no intermission.
Alright, this is very simple to play. What about her ult?
Loyalty.
Okay, that maxes out her stacks, and then she can E 3 times again. So hold, tap, 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 and then keep going. And try to just gain more energy. She moves all over the place. I mean, it seems like she definitely has more AoE than Haramasa does. But she still is very single target, similar to him. Which is interesting. Alright, so we got our stuff. I'll do Bernice's demo on my own time. You already have Bernice. I'll just do it for the gems. Okay, so she was very fun to play. Again, the issue is, do I want her when I already have Haramasa? And the answer is probably still yes, because she's Anvi. I think that's the main thing. Is she's Anvi, so I kind of want to get Anvi, a 5-star Anvi. Because I have Anbi, obviously, right? Everyone has Anbi. And Anbi is wonderful. But I already have so many stunners now. But then again, it's the same thing with if I get her as an S rank. I already have Haramasa that does the exact same thing. And I love playing him. He's actually wonderful. Like, let me take a brief moment to let you know. Like, I've been doing the Deadly Assault. Also, I see that this thing's called the Sacrifice. That's sus. I can't avoid seeing the fact that text says that. I'm not going to think too much about it. But I've been doing the bosses that I can do. And like my Haramasa team is doing great. It got enough points to get max stars on this. And like when I take Haramasa into this stuff, like I feel like I'm getting a pretty decent time with him despite him being a single target unit. You guys are probably going to laugh at me and say, "Hi, that's a good time of clearing this." What are you talking about, Salad? You're silly. Yeah, but for me, it feels like this is pretty good, right? I'll show you what I mean if I can do this right. Dash, then do this, then tap space, not hold for the extra energy. Release. And we go here. And then we switch to Shingi again. We get just enough energy we can tap again. Release.
This won't hurt.
Then go back to Haramasa. Charge attack. And there we go. And that should be about 27 seconds, I think. 28 seconds. Is it the 27? Ah, it's not the 27. 27 is the best I can do. So I feel like that's pretty good, right? I don't know how much. I'm sure Anby's gonna do better, right? She's the limited S rank. She's obviously gonna be able to clear better than that. But I enjoy that. Like, that was fun. It's fun to play Harumasa. It's fun to do that kind of thing. I know you're supposed to like build up his stacks before you even go into combat, but like you gain stacks when you do a quick assist or a chain attack anyways, and it's just enough to kill each of those enemies. That's why I do it that way. But it's so much fun. So I don't want to have to bench Harumasa. I put a bunch of effort into building him, and I know that if I get Anby, she's gonna level with materials that I am not gonna be able to fight the boss for because I haven't gone further enough in the story yet. So that's a little doomed. So I'll think about it a little bit longer. Honestly, I'm leaning towards yes, I probably will pull Anby anyways, just because she's Anby. But I think I'm going to think about that a little bit longer, and I'll get back to you guys probably in the next episode with me deciding whether or not I want to pull her or not. So yeah, I'll see you then. Or maybe I'm putting this at the end of the episode, and you already know the answer of whether or not I pulled Anby. So yeah, see you guys then.